So the new gas tank got here a couple days ago. That's the sending unit out of the old one. But I wanted to do a couple things before I put it in, and I still got to wait for a couple parts. So one of the things I was gonna do is I wanted to paint the filler neck, or not paint, but put a clear coat over the outside. I put a clear coat the first time, but maybe I didn't put enough, and it still ended up getting some surface rust on it. So I was gonna clean it up again, put a heavier coat on it, or yeah, just for this top part, because I did order the part that goes here that seals up against the body, so this isn't just like, moving around in the hole. I was also going to paint this gas tank strap, just to, just sand it down, throw some black Rust-Oleum on it, just to make it look pretty, like the sway bar. But one of the big things I wanted to do today was paint the inside of here. It's pretty ugly. The paint's all chipped away and just like dull. So I wanted to see if I could sand this down and just throw some white Rust-Oleum on there. I feel like I could make it looking better than this. So let's see what happens. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get everything, blocked off. Make sure I don't get any paint anywhere I don't want to get paint. So I'll just use some of this paper stuff, tape it all around here. So before I mask anything off, actually, I'm going to go ahead and take off this trim piece right here, 2 Phillips head screws, and then this the gas cap held in by 2 8mm. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good about this setup so far. Got the inside covered up here. Might put some more here, tape it down a little better because it is kind of windy. But yeah. So one thing I just noticed, this thing right here, it's going to be hard for me to get the paint evenly with this thing sticking right here. But there's actually a Phillips head right there, so I'm going to try to get a, just the Phillips head bit and then put it inside of a socket and then try to get it out like that. Because I'm not going to be able to fit a screwdriver in like from this angle. Alright, so I got some soapy water and this sandpaper. I'm honestly not sure what grit this is, but it's not that rough. So I've used it on to wet sand paint before, so I know it'll be fine for this. But I'm gonna go ahead and start wet sanding all in here. Yeah. All right, so I sanded it for about a good 20 minutes, and went ahead and got everything taped off, looking real nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it one good cleaning again. Make sure there's no dust in here or anything, no little particles, and start painting it. Alright, so this is the paint I want to be using. Not sure how resistant it's going to be to gasoline, but at the same time I'm not expecting much gasoline to get on this at all. But I'll probably put like 4 coats on it just to be safe. I'm mainly just putting this on just to make it look nicer in here, because I am gonna just to make the whole new gas tank, and the little gasket that's gonna go around there, just make everything look pretty. But yeah. So I'll go ahead and start with some light coats. Alright, so I'm just about getting done with the first coat. It's looking pretty good so far. And I'm just gonna put this over just so no debris flies in there. Let it dry for a bit. Alright, so I'm just about on the second coat now. Everything's looking pretty good. I'll just keep going with it. Just keep putting more layers down. Alright, so I think that's it for the paint in here. I think it turned out pretty well. Got one little small dot right there. Actually a couple of them. But it looks 10, whoops. Oh crap. Alright, there we go. It looks 10 times better than what it did before. Got a little bit of a run right there, but pretty sure you won't be able to see that with the cap on. So yeah. Alright, today's the day. Corvair gets a new gas tank. This old one, piece of junk. We're gonna set that on fire. Let's open up our new one. I actually haven't taken it out of the package yet, so let's see how it looks. Alright, so here's the new tank. Looks great. You can see this is actually welded on instead of like that old piece of junk I'm throwing out. These welds look good. Looks like a good quality tank. Picked this up at AutoZone for like $200. Not bad. I got here in like 2 days. So yeah, and it came with new hardware, or not hardware, like gasket and stuff for the sending unit. So I'll go ahead and pop the fuel sending unit in right now and get this thing up in the air. Real quick, the way you get these sending units in, real easy. Just get it in place first. That's how it's supposed to look when it's in the car. Then you just you get this little lock washer right here, or lock washer. I don't know what you call this, but you just slide this over the wire, and then not the wire. You just slide it over this part. So you get this in place. It'll, let's see. You gotta, oh geez, this is real hard to show on camera. Alright, so I had it upside down, but you get it like this, and then basically you're gonna hit these little tabs going that way, and so where it'll twist and it'll lock itself in. Alright, gas tank is ready. I got the hoses on it, I got the sending unit on. Got my gas tank strap right here, got the hooks in place. So I'm just gonna put it up right now. I don't think I'll be able to get a good angle for y'all to see, but I mean, nothing much to see. I'll just be holding it up with one hand while struggling to get the strap around it. Alright, I lied. I didn't have everything ready. I had to drop it again because I just totally forgot. You gotta get the fuel neck on there, or the filler neck on there first. Tighten that one up, tighten this one up, and you gotta get this hose right here and clamp it down, and then you can put it in. Alright, now I am really ready to get this thing in. Everything's tight. New hose here, newish hose here, and we're good. Alright, got the gas tank in. Wasn't that hard. My elbows do hurt just from holding it up for a while, but you know, no pain, no gain. Anyways, now we gotta reconnect. We're gonna reconnect this hose right here, fix this ground cable that I broke, and reconnect the sending unit wire right here. I've already got that filler neck up there through. This is nice and tight in here. Both of these are evenly threaded in, so you know, gas tank's in. So biggest part is done. Alright, so I fixed the ground wire. See, I just cut the ends off, stripped a little bit of wire, twisted the ends together, and wrapped it in some electrical tape. I'll probably put some heat shrink on it later on. I don't have any right now, so that'll do. And I'm gonna leave this hose disconnected right now because what is it? Once I get over there, I want to take off that wheel. I think I need to connect the line again. I disconnected it over there, or maybe it's connected. But anyways, I want to put some gasoline through that line, which is the line that runs from the gas tank to the engine bay over there. I want to put some gasoline in there and then blow it out put some compressed air in here, just blow it out, just to make sure this line's clean. I've already done it a couple times before, but you know, just to be extra sure. Forgot about the sway bar. I'll put that in right now. But before I do that, we're gonna put this in. I've been really wanting one of these just because, you know, this looks ugly just rolling around in here, scraping up against the paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I wanna, you know, I lubed it up. I get pretty sure it just slides on. It doesn't make sense to go in from the other way. But yeah. Take a look at that. Look how great that looks. This is going great. Look at this. Gas cap painted, inside of here painted. Nice new ring around there, new gas tank. It's feeling fresh. Oh, and one quick thing on the sway bar. I cut the bolts just a bit, you know, weight reduction. That's gonna gain us, like, you know, I calculated it with what I cut off. That's gonna get us a whole like 5 horsepower. So we're winning there, boys. We're winning. Alright, I've got the sway bar in. Now, one thing I'm going to do different this time when installing the sway bar is I want to go ahead and throw the wheels back on, then lower the car so that, you know, all the weights, like it's sitting how it's supposed to be whenever it's actually going to be sitting, you know, with all the sprung weight on it. And then I want to tighten these bolts on this side and that side, because I didn't notice last time that I tightened them up while it was still in the air, so no weight was on it, and then the bushing started to crack a little bit. I don't know, I just feel like it'll sit better in there whenever it's down on the ground, and then I tighten these. So that one and this one, but these I'm leaving as they are. Those are already tight, so yeah. All right, so what I'm doing right now is just you know, my sriracha bottle. I'm just filling up this line with gasoline and trying to get as much gasoline that'll go in there, and then I'm just gonna blow it out so it'll shoot out on that side. I got a piece of cardboard down there, so yeah, just make sure this line is clean. I'll do that a couple times, probably till this thing is empty. I've already got the carburetors primed. So as you can see, there's still a lot of nasty stuff in here. This stuff looks gross. There's a bunch of little particles in it. So yeah, I'll just keep doing this till it's clean, so I feel good about it. I'll let y'all take a look at all the gasoline that shoots out. Here, we'll get all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is just the last one I did. Looks pretty clean. I'll do it one more time, and you know, I'll feel pretty good about it. All right, everything's put back together. Now all that's left to do is put some new gas in here. Well, not new gas that I have in the gas tanks, but you know what I mean. Fill up this gas tank. Well, this is upsetting. I literally put a new gasket in there for the seal. It's on there tight, and it's still leaking. Shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I guess I gotta drain it out again, and fuck, damn it. All right, so I drained all the gas out again. Didn't make as big as a mess as the first time, but you know, I think the reason this thing is leaking is because, I mean, look how loose this lock ring is. Like, of course, there's still a little bit of gas in here. Oh shit, maybe more than I thought. That's the best I can do right now while it just finishes leveling out, because there's still gas at the bottom of the gas tank that isn't going to be able to come out of that tube right there. So, well, nothing I can do. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna compare the little lock washer that goes around here, that locking ring, and also the gasket. Oh, I gotta disconnect the ground cable. Don't want to break it again. All right, so I was comparing. This is the gasket for the sending unit that came with the new tank. This one's actually thicker and a bit bigger in diameter. Is that the word? Shit, sorry guys. Anyways, yeah. So I went ahead and put the old one in, and what is it? I was using this lock ring before, and it went on real loose. And I mean, it just didn't click in my mind that it should probably go on tight. And so with the old, well, not old, it's new. It's from whenever I got this sending unit, so it's still good. But with that one, with that gasket, I went ahead and lined it up in here, and now this lock ring is going in tight. And so I'm just gonna tap in. We're just gonna, you know, put the screwdriver right there on the little notch, and then tap it in. And you know, I feel a lot better with this because it's pushing down on the gasket. All right, 100%. This is not gonna leak now because I actually had to hammer this in. You know, I put the flathead right here and hammered it in, so this is not going anywhere now. I'm not sure why that old gasket didn't work, but you know, always remember when you're buying new parts, just double check, make sure everything's good. Even though it's new, it might not come with the exact pieces you need, but yeah. So I feel pretty confident about this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on the ground, fill it up with gas, just a little bit this time. Double check if it's leaking. If not, fill it up all the way. All right. Sending unit is not leaking now, so all good with the gas tank. Filled it up with gas. We're ready to start. And one more thing I was going to tell you guys before I start. While I was waiting for all the parts to get here and everything for the gas tank, I went ahead and took all of this off again. I'll put a picture somewhere here. And what is it? I got some block of wood with some sandpaper. plane down the surface of this, put a new gasket on there, and you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So once we start this up, we're gonna see if it stopped leaking. But I've already got the carburetors primed up. Put fuel in here inside the fuel pump so it doesn't run dry, and let's turn the key and see what happens. I'm pretty sure everything's good, unless the battery's dead. That'd be pretty funny. Okay. A little loud there because there was a little extra gas in one of the gas tanks, but it sounds a little different now. Man, look at that, no leak. All right, I did it. A little shaky, but hey, look at that. It's running now. We got a new fuel tank in here. Look how pretty this looks in here. Look how clean that is. Whoops. Oh, and I went ahead and put a little rubber piece right here so it doesn't mess up the paint. Oh, it's idling down a bit. Let's check all where the lines are, make sure we ain't got no leaks. Okay. Alright, here we're good. No leaks over here. I did break the ground, or I didn't break it again. I didn't put it together with the electrical tape, so I'll probably end up putting some heat shrink on there once I get some for it. Let's check. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that to happen. Alright, so that's either a problem with the carburetors, or they ran out of gas and the gasoline hasn't made it from the fuel tank over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead here. I want to pop this off and we're gonna see if they have gas in them. Alright, so let's see. Oh, there's still gas in here. You didn't see it, but I did see it. Maybe on this side. Yeah, on that side too, so I'm not sure why it shut off. I'll go ahead and try to start it up again. Hopefully it didn't break anything. And you love when you just you know, throw some money at your car, put a new gas tank in, and it just doesn't want to. Oh man, that's why I love this car, man. It's always giving me stuff to work on, you know. Just when I think I got something done, it's like, hey man, there's something else for you to figure out. All right, well, I guess that's it for this video. I'll keep trying to screw around with this thing, see if I can get it to run. But yeah, I got the gas tank in also. You saw all that. So well, thanks for watching.